This time, we'll learn about the 4 Arnold lights you'll use most often: Skydome Light, Area Light, Mesh Light, and Photometric Light. All objects in this scene use the AI standard surface material. And the lamp on the wall is using emission to create the glowing effect. Let's begin with the area light. Create one from Arnold Lights, Area Light. An area light is a surface light that closely resembles the softboxes used in real photography studios. It is also the most commonly used direct light for product rendering and character lighting. Brightness is usually controlled with the exposure value. Every increase of one exposure value doubles the brightness, while decreasing it by 1 cuts the brightness in half. Color temperature represents the color of light in Kelvin. Lower temperatures produce warm reddish light, while higher temperatures create cool bluish light. For example, candlelight is around 1800 K, incandescent bulbs are 2700-3000 K. Daylight is about 5500-6500 K, and an overcast sky is above 7000 K. Using color temperature instead of manually selecting an RGB color makes it much easier to create realistic lighting. Light shape changes the shape of the light source and also affects the shape of specular highlights on reflective objects. Spread controls how widely the light is emitted. A value of 1.0 spreads the light evenly, while lower values such as 0.2 or 0.5 concentrate the light into a narrower beam, creating stronger contrast and more dramatic highlights. Roundness rounds the corners of a rectangular light. Soft edge softens the edges of the light source. Samples controls the quality of the light by reducing noise. If you notice noisy shadows or specular highlights in the final render, increasing this value to around 3 or 4 usually helps. When normalize is enabled, changing the size of the light won't affect its brightness, only the softness of the shadows. When disabled, increasing the size of the light increases the amount of emitted light, making the scene much brighter. This option is mainly used for special lighting effects. Cast shadows determines whether this light produces shadows. Shadow density controls how dark the shadows appear. Cast volumetric shadows enables shadows inside volumetric effects such as fog and light rays. We'll cover this feature in more detail when we discuss atmospheric effects later. I'll use the following settings and place the light above the stairs. Next, let's look at the Skydome Light. Create one from Arnold Light's Skydome Light. A Skydome light surrounds the entire scene and is commonly used with HDRI images to create realistic lighting and reflections. In most cases, an HDRI image is connected to the color attribute. You can download free HDRIs from Polyhaven. Once applied, the HDRI affects the lighting, reflections, and indirect illumination of the entire scene. The lighting direction can be adjusted using the rotation values. Now let's look at Mesh Light. Mesh Light allows any polygon object to become a light source. Select the object you want to emit light. Then choose Arnold Light's Mesh Light. Because the object's shape itself emits light, it's ideal for complex lighting designs. Brightness is controlled with exposure. Enabling light visible makes the light source itself visible. Mesh lights are commonly used for neon signs, LED panels, monitors, billboards, and fluorescent lights. Finally, let's look at the photometric light. This light uses IES files. An IES file stores the light distribution pattern of a real-world lighting fixture. Different light fixtures distribute light differently. And those patterns are recorded in IES files. IES files can be downloaded from the IES library website and many other lighting manufacturer websites. Arnold uses these files to reproduce realistic light distribution. I'll place the photometric light inside the wall lamp. After loading the file, you'll see the light spread in the pattern defined by the IES data. Brightness is controlled with exposure, and the direction is adjusted using rotation. Photometric lights are widely used for downlights, wall lamps, hallways, and architectural visualization. Today we learned about the 4 Arnold lights used most frequently. Thank you for watching. If you found this helpful, please subscribe and hit the bell for more Maya tutorials. Thanks.